DJSussOne, the feature presentation. This is actually my guy that I know a long time that I call a friend in the game, even though we're complete fucking opposites. This guy's
my God, man.
Gangster. I'm just a honest, loyal dude, but this he's different energy.
I'm saying we the same, bro. We the same.
We've done records with each other. We've supported each other. My brother Maino. What's up, boy?
Yeah. What's up, baby? How you been?
Not exactly the same, my brother. Like right now,
we the same. We the same. We the same. Just different upbringing. Still the same thing. Still black men trying to figure it out.
Well, that's true. But right now I'm trying to figure out how to get protection in case the world goes that way. You probably have a book that you pull to the side, and then a whole commando fucking staircase goes down to a cabinet of guns. So we're not exactly the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you stupid. You stupid. No, we're a little ready, but we ain't ready enough though, man. I mean, we need a lot more information. We need it's so much more that need to be done. It's just a lot happening. It's for me as an artist, I never looked at myself as being like a super political artist. I always looked at myself as being woke to some degree and conscious about a lot of things, but I always kind of wanted to, always keep some of that to myself. But it's hard to watch what's happening around the country, even in our own city, and not have an opinion and to have a platform and not be frustrated and not feel disrespected and not feel angry and not say nothing at all. So, I speak on a couple things, and, I went and did a song. I just, as an artist though, you want to talk about certain things that's happening while it's happening, because that's the mode that you in. That's the emotion that you in. So here we are.
Well, you got a few records out. I want to talk about Can't Breathe.
Can't Breathe.
I know you personally, and I could hear the anger in that song and the frustration. You know what I'm saying? You're an honest rapper. There's a lot of people out here that's not honest. You're an honest rapper, but it's different when you can really, 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 really feel that shit. And I just want your opinion on the current situation today, because you've been a dude, and correct me if I'm wrong, you've always been a dude that fights fire with fire. I'm a dude that I don't fight because I know it creates more fire. But right now it seems like we have to fight fire with fire. It seems like there has to be a revolution, because it seems like, and look, guys, whoever is watching this right now, I'm not trying to promote violence or promote that, but it's just that if we look at the history of what's been going on just in our generation, let alone generations before us, they're not respecting, of course, black people, and they're not even respecting humans. And how many times, like, look, if you're the guy like me that tries to walk away, how many times do you get punched in the face before you have to fight back?
That's the problem.
Yeah, so what is your take on it? Like, do you think there needs to be like a revolutionary war? There has to be revolution? With revolution, there comes casualties. With war, there comes casualties. And then there's also going to be people that don't follow what we're fighting for and do other nonsense that makes us look bad also. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Thing.
Right. First of all, it's going to be casualties regardless. You see it's casualties. It's been casualties since the beginning of the time. There's been casualties since we've been over at this motherfucker. Since we've been here. Since we off that motherfucking ship, okay? So that's not the issue. The issue is us having the information and enough knowledge to be woke and ready, because what's happening is, no, they don't respect just talk. And if you look at history, no amount of change came from just talk. This country was built on revolution. Do you realize that the United States was a colony of England? You do know that. Yeah. So this every year we celebrate the 4th of July. That's to commemorate the Revolutionary War. That's when the United States was a colony and fought for their freedom, and they got their freedom. They defeated England, and they got their freedom. Okay, and that's when the United States became a country on its own. Okay, so that came through bloodshed, tears, sweat, everything. All right. Now I'm not saying we are at that place, but I'm not saying that we equipped to be at that place, because that takes a lot of, you know, sacrifice, training, understanding, unification. There's so many things that we need to work on about ourselves before we can even get to that place. Now you're gonna have a you know, a couple sprinkles of people that have that discipline and have what it takes to do what they want to do over here and over here and over here. But for all of us as a whole, we still gotta get together and understand and look at each other with a lot more value, for one, and look at each other and really understand that it's a situation where it's not going to get better unless we step into a direction to make things better. Sometimes you got to take it, bro. Like nobody, like it's respect. You know what I mean? If you come out your house every day and you got on some new clothes, got your chains on, and dudes on the block, and they like, yo, what up? Come over here, man. Let me see this. And they take your chain, slap you on the head. You know, now you might be like, man, I'm just gonna get another one. And every time they see you, they going right upside your head, disrespecting you in front of your mother, in front of your family. At some point, you're gonna be like, yo, listen, I gotta blow these niggas' heads off. At some point.
You're right.
And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing this is raw emotion. This is generations. This is hundreds of years of being disrespected, beat, tortured, raped, hunted down, no justice, murdered, everything that you can name. And there's a book called 100 Years of Lynchings. 100 Years of Lynching. You should look that up, like, because this been going on since forever. It's just that right now we got the technology on our phones so that people could see what's happening, right? So now it's been here. And the great thing about now, and I don't want to say great thing, but sometimes I find myself in conversations with black people that say, oh, I'll forget about that. I'm just living my life. I don't believe in racism and all that. You should, because it's still here. It never left. So this is for the people that live in a bubble that don't think that this shit is real. This shit is real. And let's not psych ourselves out to believe that man was laying on his neck and didn't realize he was like, you tell somebody I can't breathe. If you playing with your homie and you grab him by the throat and he said, yo, chill, I can't breathe.
And instantly a person with a conscience should immediately get the fuck off. Right.
But when you don't care about the life that you playing with, when you don't care about the human, because the Constitution says that we 3/4, 3/5 of a man, that we not even full humans. This is what the Constitution said. Okay? All right? So understanding that, then we understand that there's still people in this world that don't wish us no earthly good. Let's keep it real. There's people in this world that don't wish us earthly good. So how do we deal with a person like that want to harm? How do we deal with people that want to harm us? How I deal with a person want to harm me? I want to harm him. I don't turn the other cheek. I can't afford to, because the damage that he may cause me, I may not be able to get back up from.
Let me ask you a question. Does it scare you? Well, you don't get scared easily, but
no, I do get scared. I'm scared for my child. I'm scared for my kids. Yes, I'm scared. I'm a human person. I'm not above nothing. I could walk outside right there, get into some shit with the police, and it'd be over for me. Yeah, I'm scared. My son is 17.
I hear you. Does it scare you that the public, even if we're willing to fight back, which that's what we're doing, and regardless of how we fight back, that these guys, the system has military, the system has weapons, different type of.
Right.
Are you worried that it might go that far?
I don't know. I don't have all the answers, bro. Yeah. And here's the thing. A lot of times when we're reacting from an emotional place. We need to first figure out what the agenda is, manage our expectations. But in order to do that, then we have to have a common goal. And in order to have a common goal, we got to first have some sort of unity. We need to stop with the back and forth shit with each other so much. Now I understand that certain shit gotta happen. I get it. We men, and sometimes certain offenses need to be addressed. But I'm talking about overall, the overall scheme of things that certain things we need to come down off of. A lot of back and forth gang banging going on in my borough that I wish and I want to lend a hand in trying to see some of that shit. Right now, for us to get to that place, we gotta. It's gonna take a lot to get to that place. You know, for us to even, get mentally prepared for anything on that type of scale. Because we dealing with the U.S. fucking military, okay? They just sent the National Guards in there. They got all types of shit. You got Reginald Hawkins. I mean, he know better than I do how the military are. They over there wiping whole countries out. We not equipped for that, okay? But we have to be able to figure out certain things that we are equipped for. So it's gonna take some time, but I'm not mad at what's going on, and I'm not mad because that's an emotional response. And sometimes the response has to be emotional. It has to be anger. It has to be fearless. It has to be to show people that we ain't playing. And look what happened. They went in and locked dude up today. Like, we ain't playing. Like, we because when you show people that you're willing to die for the same thing that you're willing to live for, now you playing with a different animal.
Exactly.
Let's talk.
Exactly. I want to ask you another question. How did you see the video where the officers were protecting the murdering officer? I forgot his name actually. House.
Right.
Did you see that video?
Yeah.
We've all had our crazy times in our life with corrupt police, right? But when I saw that, it pissed me off because I know there's
you should be pissed off. You should be pissed off.
Oh shit! But we know good officers. I do know some good officers.
But that's not the issue. Let's get away from that. I know good officers. Sure we do. But that ain't even a conversation. See, that's part of the problem. That we keep leaning towards that. Yo, that all cops is not bad. Fuck all that. We do know that. But listen to this though, bro. Listen to this. All cops not bad. But where they at? It's because it's a lot of bad ones.
That's what I was gonna say. Why are the good cops allowing that to happen? Like, why are they not punching those dudes in the face? Like, I don't understand.
No, but because fear of losing their jobs, fear of getting kicked out of the cool club, because cops in organizations is, it's like anything. Like, you got the cool niggas over here and you got the dudes over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to, especially like when it comes to like young black cops, they not in a position to really ruffle the feathers because they so far low on a totem pole that they don't want to lose out on their benefits or get kicked out of, like, it's so much to deal with, right? But I don't want to keep putting emphasis on there's good cops. We already know that, because here go the situation. Nigga ain't even got to be good. A nigga can just do your job, bro, and do your job respectfully. You got a job. I got a job. If I step out of line, take me to jail. I'm not begging for no mercy. I'm not asking you for nothing else. Just take me to jail. Don't talk to me down. Don't talk to me like I'm less than you. Don't talk to me disrespectfully. Yeah. As simple as that. Now, if that's being a good cop, then that's being a good cop. Do your job, bro. But the problem with the police is that they complain about being police, right? Oh, you don't know what we deal with. We deal with a lot. Then listen, you took that job voluntarily, bruh. That's like me complaining that people want to take pictures with me when I go outside. Nigga, I took that job. It comes with the territory. We put this suit on. Yeah. Don't complain with it. Now, I'm not saying it's an easy job, but part of the problem is they didn't convince themselves that every time that they come into contact with a black man, that their life is in danger. Now, how can I deal with a nigga that every time he see me, he think he's fearful of me because he's afraid of my confidence, he's afraid of my directness, he's afraid of my height, he's afraid of my body mass, whatever it is. You feel inferior to me? So imagine dealing with a nigga that every time he see you, he feel like he got a grip on his gun because he feel like his life is in danger. This is what we dealing with.
Yeah.
This is what we dealing with, because guess what? When they deal with the Hasidic Jewish community, they don't deal with the same. They not moving the same way. They not moving the same way.
It's interesting because I think I've told you this, but I'm black and white. My mother's black, my father's white. I'm mixed, but of course I got black skin, and I've dealt with crazy shit with these officers, bro. But I don't. There's people like us. We're not racist. We're just fighting for our own.
See, that's the problem, bro, with this not racist shit, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. You drinking the juice, my nigga, with all due respect. Oh, I'm not racist because we all be happy together. No, listen, how can you be happy? They don't even deal with us on a human level, let alone of citizen level.
No, exactly.
As a civilian, like we still fighting for our basic human rights. Yeah. Basic human rights is still being violated. It's not about so much of, oh, can we all be happy and this and that, man? Listen, my nigga, if you believe that racism, just because you wasn't seeing it and you live in a big city and you wasn't seeing it every day, if you believe that it ever dissipated, or if it disappeared a little bit, you fooling yourself. It never did.
No, it never did. Bro, I've been dealing with racism my whole life. But the thing is that, like, look, I posted the other day that I come from a mixed family. I've experienced all the racism in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I said something like, love is key. Unity is key. You know what I'm saying?
Between who, though?
Huh?
Between who? Unity and love between who?
The human race. Like, I'm just trying to change the mentality.
See, I ain't with all that. I'm a nigga. I know I'm a nigga. And when they see me, they know they see a nigga. And I'm cool with that. You see, that's the difference, bro. Like, we didn't convince ourselves this love. Like, how you fighting hate with love? That don't work. Black people run into this fucking Bible and all that. It don't work, my nigga. It's the same Bible that they used to enslave us. It's the same shit they used to beat us.
See, this is the conversation I want to have, because
who
tweeted that? Wiz Khalifa tweeted that the other day. He said, "Don't fight hate with hate, fight hate with love." And I used to think
he's saying that from his big ass house with all the weed in there. It's easy to say that.
Yeah,
it's easy to say that when you a little separated from the pain. Now, I don't know where the situation is on an everyday level, but I know that I don't live in the hood, and I don't particularly got to deal with the police like the young homies do.
Mm-hmm.
But I come from the turf, so I understand. It's common sense. I've been in war situations as far as in the street, and I know that it's hard to deal with fighting hate with love. Oh, I love you. What? Nigga, they coming to take our heads off. Bro, they killing disarmed human black men. Let's not forget that we can go back in history. Sean Bell, okay? Or Diallo Amadou, okay? Eric Garner. It's numerous accounts of police being overzealous, over-aggressive, over-violent, and then the first thing they talk about is that they feared for their life. They thought it was a gun. It's the same story all the time, bro.
They're full of shit. And 100% there needs to be revolution. I completely agree with you with everything. I just don't want, when the war is over, I would hope for unity when the war is over. That's what I'm saying.
My nigga, I'm cool with segregation.
Are you serious?
I want to love who love me, bro. And I hate who hate me. I'm not kissing ass to see. That's part of the problem. Like, we sitting here kissing and begging to be a part of people that don't want to give a fuck about us, when we should be getting ourselves together. But what makes the Jewish community strong, and even the Asian community, is that economically they empower each other and they empower their communities. We still economically in a hole, okay? So we don't have no power. We have buying power, but we don't even use that right. So now we still kissing ass to, oh, let's all love one another, the human race. We can't get to that if you got hate in your heart, bro. You telling me you love a nigga that hates you?
No.
Do you love a nigga that hates you? I hate a nigga that hate me. And any nigga that want and listen, let me tell you something. I don't even play with niggas, son. Listen, I got the same energy as I have for anybody
that's about any type of disrespect towards me. White man, anything, especially that. Especially that. Because in my mind, it's like, you think that I'm beneath you? You think that I'm less than you? No. I love who I love, and I love you. Love me, I love you. I love you to death. But if you hate me, then it's hate for you too, bruh.
So, Maine, everything that you're saying, I agree with. Everything you're saying, I agree with, except that I hope the end goal would be unity. But
I'm not getting all that. I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far. Because before we can get the unity, let's first work on ourselves. So then we can have an agenda to get what we need. And then if we ever accomplish what we need, then we figure all that out. Like, I'm not I don't live my life as a racist person, right? Like, I don't think I hate white people, but I know that all white people don't understand my struggle as a black man. I fuck white women. Yeah, I do. I stick my cock in white women. That's what I do. Yeah, I do that. But at the same time, white women call my phone. They say, hey, babe, what's going on, babe? Hey, babe. And I'm sitting there going, damn, do you realize, like, there's some shit going on in my community? But I know that you don't relate to it because it ain't really affecting you. And all you really can say is, oh, that's really fucked up. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. But I know you don't get it. But am I racist about it? It is what it is. I deal with I'm in business with white people, right? I have white friends. So it's not about so much it's color. It's about it's perspective. I know that everybody's not gonna relate to my struggle. And guess what? You got white people on the front line right now fighting right alongside black and Hispanic people fighting for our freedom right now. So it's not so much about being racist. It's about being realistic, bro. It's about looking the enemy and knowing who the enemy is. Listen, if we think that there's not people in power that want to put us in the ground, or people in power that want to continue to have their motherfucking foots on our necks, then we fooling ourselves. And right. I will not be fooled. I'm not going to be fooled. I'm going to be realistic, and I'm going to deal with you how you deal with me. You fuck with me the right way, then it is what it is. All right? If it's business that we doing, then it's cool. If we jumping in the bed, then it's cool. If it's hate, or if it's aggression, then we with that too. We with that too. I mean, I'm clear about everything that I do. We clear, and I'm clear, and when I walk outside, I live around nothing but white people, bro. My neighbors is white. And hey, how you doing? How's your morning? Have a beautiful day. And we can leave it at that. Like we gotta stop with this, oh, I'm not racist shit and all that. And like we trying to prove to ourselves that we not, man. Yo, it's people that hate us, man.
You're right. You're right.
It's people that hate us. Did that lady, you see what that lady did? You see what that lady did in that park the other day?
Yeah. Piece of
Where do you think that come from, bro? This is New York City. That's New York, though. There's a black man. Oh, my God, there's a black. Where you think that come from?
For ignorance.
That's a deep-rooted prejudice, bro. And
exactly.
Guess what? I bet you if you caught her on a good day, if you caught her on a Monday, on a regular day, she would tell you, "Oh my God, I'm not racist. Oh my God, I know, I'm cool with Jimmy, the black guy." Like, you know, she would she would have a different song. But that deep-rooted shit that's been passed down, oh my God, it's a black man. That's how you really feel. Let's stop fucking telling ourselves and tricking ourselves out of what's really real. I'm realistic. No. Do I hate all people? No, I don't. No, it's impossible to even feel that way. But I hate who hate me. And I'm violent to whoever is violent towards me. Bottom line. And let me tell you, that's basic law of nature. You can't beat on nobody without them responding in some way. You can't treat no animal no kind of way and then expect them to not bite back at some point. Nah.
I agree.
I'm not looking for love. No. I'm looking for, I got whatever you got. I'm for whatever you want. You want love, then I'm on love. I'm matching the same energy that I'm getting. and if we and that thing, and I think that that's how we need to be.
I agree. I agree, and I think the revolution has started. You know what I mean? Can you see me?
Yeah, I see you, nigga.
Oh, okay.
I see you.
Yeah.
I see you, nigga. Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I see. Nah, I'm just, yeah, this shit real, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like,
look, I
got a black male. My son's 17, bro. All right? Like, at any given time, he out with his friends and the police see him and all that. Like, I got to prepare. I've been preparing him how to deal with the police, bro. Not even his own, let alone having to deal with other little hungry little young niggas in the street, but having to deal with the police and not making sudden moves and being fearful. A lot of times our young niggas, we moving because we afraid. We afraid. And out of fear, yo, you ever been in a situation where the nigga that was really scared and you seen that he couldn't stop moving because he was that scared? A lot of times, don't move, yo, what the fuck you doing? And he, and you don't know because that fear grips you and you can't control certain things in your body and all that. And I know Reginald Hawkins, being a military man, can attest to some of that. Fear is different. So sometimes these black males is in situations and they fearful and they getting their motherfucking chest shot in because this fucking cracker thought that he was reaching for a gun. Man. Now they killing niggas and they know they ain't got a gun. Dude was handcuffed to his back. All right? Now you got your knee on a nigga throat. He's saying he can't breathe. His stomach hurts, his chest hurts. And if you look closely, you see him urinating. I peeped that last night.
Yo, these cops are pieces of shit, bro. I've dealt with, not on that level, obviously, because I'm still here, but I've dealt with them punching me in the face when I'm handcuffed, spraying mace in my eyes, like they're pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I've never understood how to deal with it. It's like we just have to take it. And right now, I think that's why I say now it's time for revolution. And like I said, I'm the one who waits for the aggression. I'm always the one who walks away. I'm always the one who's like, love. But I agree with you now. Aggression with aggression. You know what I'm saying?
I can't be like that. Like if a cop swing on me, I'm swinging back. That's just bottom line. I've been like that. Like, listen, you swing at me, I'm gonna knock the shit out you. And y'all gonna put me out. Listen, I was 16 years old when I fought the police and they broke my arm before. All right? Like, been fighting back police all my motherfucking life. Like, police, I could tell you some other shit that I just can't tell you. I would.
We'll talk about
that's something else. But what I'm telling you is this, though. I don't want to get into the conversation of all cops is not bad. We already understand that we got certain cops that get up every day and don't take their job that serious to the point where they trying to put everybody in the hospital and they trying to disrespect people. And if you deal with me like a man, I'm gonna deal with you like a man. I'm gonna deal with a cop respectfully, right? So if this officers that I see and they say, hey man, what's going on, man? You take a picture and not stop. I don't hate all cops. That's because we live in a society where you need a system of police because the police is supposed to work for us. It's supposed to protect us. But it's supposed to be community policing. We need people in our community that understand our community. We need people that care about our community, that care about the people in our community, bro. Yeah. So when we don't have that, when we got these overzealous, underpaid, wannabe gangster white boys looking to catch wreck and all this other shit. It's a video where there's a cop telling a lady that we only kill black people. Did you see that?
I saw that video and I've seen a million videos for years.
These things are real.
Bro, I never told this story either, but I remember this was in Yonkers, and Yonkers got, not all of them obviously, but they have a lot of fucked up cops. And I remember this was the incident where they sprayed mace in my eyes and was punching me on the face when I was handcuffed. This is years ago. And I remember they put me and my boy in the car. We didn't do nothing, by the way. And I remember they dapped each other up and was like, you saw the way I punched that motherfucker in the face? Like,
right, it's a game for them. It's a joke. They going home, yeah, we wrecked them motherfuckers up. Yeah, we had it. And they sit around and they little crew and they talk about how they really like it's even, right? They act like it's even, like it's like knowing that if I swing back, I'm not only gonna get my ass beat and handcuffed, but I'm still going to jail. It's a warped way of thinking, and it's this this authoritative sort of gas, like I got this authority over other men. Who gave you this right over me, bro? We believe like who? What God? What power give you the domain over my life, bro? Over my life. How are you? Who do you believe in? Who do we believe in that gives you this right over my life as a man? Who? To give you this power over me? Who? I don't play with no police. I respect police when they respect me.
I hear you.
That's it. Police say something, I tell them to suck my dick. Like I have. What you said, nigga? What you said to me? That's and it's like that. And that's how you that's what being a man is. Every single day. It's the same thing I'm ready to live for. It's the same thing I'm ready to die for. Period. Period. That's that.
Well, look, man, you know we could talk about this all day.
Hey, man, listen, I get passionate, bro, because I'm
as you should. Shit.
My son's 17, bro. Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. But it is what it is, man. And we here. Love is love, man. Shout out to Kelly Jackson, man. Shout out to Reggie Hawkins, my man Ron Stu. Shout out to DJSussOne.
Yo, I want people to hear, and you know, it's not that I'm promoting a new single or anything. It's a real record, and
right.
Talking about all the issues that's out now. Can't Breathe. Maino just put out the record Can't Breathe, and talks about real situations. And Maino is very passionate about real shit like this all the time. We have personal conversations, man. So thank you for your shit.
So good, bro. Love, man. It's love.
Rest in peace to Nick Blicky. He was on our show. That was my first time meeting him, actually.
Right.
He was showing us the dances that was taking and all that. So rest in peace to him. And I heard what happened. And what is the difference in your mind between like what's going on with, you know, the cop violence and what's going on with the street violence and you know, your perspective on that?
Okay, first and foremost, I have to be honest with you and tell you that I'm a product of black on black violence to a certain degree. I'm a product of that. Okay, I participated in that. Now, if you're able to live long enough, right, then you're able to look back and see where, you know, you're able to look at your younger self and say, man, look, man, some of that wasn't really the right way to go, right? If you're able to live long enough, right? Now, historically, every race has had gangs and organizations, and in those races, like the Italian mob, who are they mostly killing? Other Italians, right? Then you got Russian mob, Japanese, like it's people highlight black on black violence, which is wrong. But when you talking about the underworld and you talking about criminality, it kind of jumps over whatever lines it is. So if we all existing and participating in a criminal world, then we all susceptible to that violence. So if we was Italians and we was all in this criminal world, then most likely we'll be dealing with other Italians and it'll be happening the same way. And then you go to some Latin countries in the Latin underworld and so have you. So I don't compare the two. That's not to justify the one, though. I'm not justifying the black on black violence. I'm not justifying it. I'm saying that we need to get better. And I even want to come in and like I said earlier, would help them realize that we need to start looking at each other a little bit better and have valuing each other a little bit more, right? We need to value each other, because when I tell these young niggas, when you see me, I'm your family, nigga. When you see Maino, what up? And the young niggas, they see me wherever I'm at, and I pull over and I see them and I salute them, because I know what it feel like to be them. And if we could all start looking at each other like that, in valuing our lives and understanding that we could coexist. Now, we ain't got to all like each other, because we got to be realistic with some of this shit. This is not about all just violence. Is going to be violence. And it's going to always happen. But if we can learn to coexist, look, we ain't got to all like each other. We over here doing our thing. We over here doing our thing. If we can at least get to that place, then we making certain steps. Then we can get to other things. Now, the difference between that and being brutally gunned down is because that shit has no limits. It's mothers, it's kids, it's daughters, it's sons, it's fathers. And we're helpless to that and hopeless to that. It's, listen, a cop killed my aunt when I was, what? I want to say 11, right? My brother, one of the closest niggas to me in my life, my brother 80, was shot in the back by police in 2009 while he was already laying on his stomach. Okay, so he on his stomach and the cop shot him in the back, paralyzed him. Okay, so there is a difference. And anybody trying to pump that, that's the throw off. Well, oh, y'all kill each other anyway. So now it's like, oh, so now we kill each other anyway. So now you niggas just gonna join in with us? No, because the attack like who got in these niggas and left Castellano in front of motherfucking in front of the steakhouse. Mm-hmm. They was killing Italians, and it's every ethnic race has an underworld, bro. Every ethnic race has gangs, has criminal organizations, and in those races, it's usually they killing each other. So let's not get thrown off because we already know black on black violence is wrong, and we already know that's a problem that we need to work on. But that ain't got nothing to do with you niggas coming down over here, shooting us, handcuffing us, choking us to death, beating us to death, going up in houses, killing us while we sleep, shooting us, throwing us off buildings. Let me tell you something. Do you know who Fred Hampton is?
Tell me.
Fred Hampton was a Black Panther. He was the I want to say the chairman of the black of the branch in Chicago. Okay. Now Chicago is the cradle of gangs. Like that's where all gangs come from, Chicago. Now, the FBI with the Chicago PD went in the wee hours of the morning while he was asleep, shot through the walls while he was asleep in bed and killed him. Now you gonna tell me that's the same thing as some gang violence? The fuck is we talking about?
Yeah.
With numerous examples, but we gotta educate ourselves. Because listen, the champagne, the cars, the girls, the watches, the jewelry, the parties, the strip clubs, I love all that too. But at the same time, I still educate myself to certain things that I need, and I expose my mind to certain things that I'm gonna need because that's the food that I'm gonna need to take me where I need to go. Now, we can't fool ourselves though. That narrative, I'm not buying that narrative. I'm not buying that narrative, and I'm not allowing nobody to pump that. So, you know we got things that we need to work on, but it ain't got nothing to do with you.
I hear you.
That's like me fighting my brother in the house, but now I'm supposed to let another nigga come and hurt him?
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, it ain't happening. It is what it is.
All right, man. Thank you for on everything that's going on in this crazy time.
All right, bro.
And I love you. And
I love you, my nigga.
We'll talk soon.
Definitely. All right.